What I like most about this work is probably being outside.
Sometimes the weather can be a little harsh, but for the most part, when it's nice weather and things are going well, it's fun and it's a nice active job.
The fact that it changes every day and you're not doing the same thing every day is probably the best thing I like about this job.
DCT, distribution, collection, and treatment, we are responsible for basically all of the wet utilities, and that includes the water distribution system, which is your potable drinking water, the water that you bathe with. We are also in charge of the wastewater collection system. That waste comes down and is handled by the treatment plant, which is all combined under one department.
Morning. How we doing? Good. How was the weekend?
We start the morning. There's usually a briefing by the supervisors to go over a schedule, the expectations for the day, what work needs to be done.
Jim and Paul, 6125. Here in Cassie, you guys have the jetback, 6424.
The crews will then go out. They go out into the maintenance bay. They'll start with their pre-trip inspections. They will maintenance their equipment if necessary. Make sure they have fuel, make sure they have water. There's some chemicals involved, so they have to make sure all the handling of the chemicals is all taken care of and we don't have any leaks or anything like that. Then they will disperse to their assigned routes or areas that they're working in.
Basically what we're doing here today is we are cleaning the sewer main. What that involves is we pretty much use our trucks right here to shoot this jet hose down into the actual sewer main. We run the however long the footage is, and we clean it with hydraulic water pressure. This nozzle right here will shoot the water back, and pretty much we go as fast as we can up to the end of the footage, and we bring it back slow, and all the water pressure will scour the pipe and really clean and bring everything back with us.
What we do to do our monthly PM as far as cleaning filters, we exercise valves, make sure that all the digital readouts are working, so when we do run the pumps, that they are tracking the water level in the station.
It gets grease and dirty items, other dirty items that float in there, and they float to the top, and so we just go and we take this truck and just skim the top and get that. And we don't want all the water because, you know, the pumps will pump the water, so.
We are the Manhole Rehab crew, and what we do is take care of our failing infrastructure in our manholes. A lot of times, through a certain period of time, the manholes start to deteriorate. We go down, we refinish the manholes with concrete on the walls and on the bottom of the channel.
The skills that we would look for in hiring a distribution and collection specialist would be someone who is self-motivated, very mechanical. A lot of what we do is mechanical type work. We would also look for somebody who has a very positive attitude, that understands the nature of the work that they're doing, that this is very critical work. It is very sensitive work because we are handling basically kind of the worst of the worst. It is wastewater, and we're not going to beat around the bush about it. It can be nasty sometimes.
The biggest challenge is just, I guess, bringing yourself to the fact that you're dealing with wastewater. So once you can come to terms with that, it makes the job a whole lot easier. And it ain't as bad as it sounds or it seems. I think people think it's a lot worse than what it actually is. So once you get out here, it's not so bad.
But some of our manholes are, you know, in fields or on the side, in backyards, on the side of hills. So a lot of times we have a hard time getting to all of our manholes and accessing them.
Before working at Colorado Springs Utilities, I actually worked at a penny arcade in Manitou, so I really, and then I went to college. So right out of college, basically, I got this job. They trained me basically to do everything. I learned construction basically from here, from the get-go. So it was difficult getting into it, and as a female, just because, you know, you got all those challenges of people saying, she can't do it or anything like that. But you know, it was fun, and that's basically how I got trained, is coming here and that's it.
My prior experience before Caldwell Springs Utilities, I was a journeyman plumber for 10 years for a variety of different companies in the city. A mechanical pipe fitter. I had a lot of gas experience, plumbing experience, some electrical experience as well.
We're like a family, man, and we're, you know, good group of guys, good group of girls. You know, we have fun and we watch out for each other, and that's pretty much what it's all about. You know, it's a great place to be, great place to work, and, you know, it's nice to have a career